The night had fallen gently, wrapping the world in a deep, soothing silence. The sky above was calm and endless, filled with soft stars that shimmered like tiny drops of light scattered across darkness. A cool breeze moved slowly through the air, carrying a feeling of quiet peace. In a small town surrounded by quiet streets and sleeping houses, there lived a young man named Arham. He was calm by nature, but lately his thoughts had been restless, making it difficult for him to fully relax at night. Tonight was no different. Arham lay on his bed, staring at the faint shadows on the ceiling. Everything around him was still, yet inside his mind there was a gentle noise, thoughts moving slowly, one after another without stopping. After a while he sat up. The room felt quiet, almost too quiet. He stood and walked toward the door, then stepped outside into the night. The air greeted him softly. Cool, calm, and steady. He didn't think much. He simply began to walk. The streets were empty, lit only by soft streetlights that glowed like sleepy stars. Each step he took felt lighter than the last. As he walked further, he noticed something ahead. A small structure standing alone in an open space. It looked simple at first, but as he came closer, he realized what it was. A staircase. It began on the ground and rose upward into nothing visible, fading softly into the night sky. Each step glowed faintly, as if inviting him to climb. Arham stopped at the base. He looked up. There was no destination he could see, only steps rising into quiet darkness. For a moment, he hesitated. Then, without overthinking, he placed his foot on the first step. It was solid, real. He climbed, step by step, slowly. With each step he took, something inside him began to shift. His thoughts, once scattered, started to settle. Not disappearing, just slowing down. The higher he went, the lighter he felt. The air around him grew softer, calmer, as if the staircase itself was guiding him away from noise and into stillness. Step by step upward, quietly soon, he noticed something unusual. The sounds of the world below had faded completely. There was no wind, no noise, only silence. A deep, comforting silence. He continued climbing. With every step his breathing slowed naturally. In, out, steady, gentle. His mind no longer chased thoughts. Instead, it began to rest between them. Like pauses becoming longer and longer, the staircase seemed endless, yet he felt no fear. Only calm, only peace. At some point, he realized something important. He wasn't climbing to reach somewhere. He was climbing to leave everything behind that was weighing him down. Step after step, his shoulders relaxed. His chest felt lighter. His thoughts became soft echoes in the background, and then he stopped. At the final step, there was nothing ahead, no door, no sky opening, no sudden change, only stillness, perfect stillness. Arham stood there quietly. And in that moment, something inside him became completely silent. Not empty, not lost, just still. He closed his eyes. His body felt weightless. His mind no longer moved forward or backward. It simply rested. The staircase behind him no longer mattered. The journey had already done its work. He slowly sat down on the top step. The silence wrapped around him like a soft blanket. His breathing deepened. His thoughts dissolved into calm space. And without effort, without trying, he drifted into sleep. The staircase remained where it was, quiet, steady, glowing faintly in the night. Hours passed. The world below slowly began to wake with the first light of morning. The staircase faded gently into the air, as if it had only existed for that moment. When Arham opened his eyes, he was back in his room. Morning light filled the space softly. He sat up slowly. For a moment, he didn't move. He just breathed deep, calm. Something within him felt different, lighter, quieter. Not because everything outside had changed, but because something inside him had settled. And even though the staircase was gone, the feeling of it remained. Step by step upward, into stillness.